This is a shoulder taping for athletes coming back from a dislocation or subluxation, or for general stability. Okay, the first step is to get the athlete to place their hand on their hip, and then with a hyperfix tape covering the nipple, the front of the chest, and laying it down all the way, and it will go past the bottom of the scapula at the back. If the athlete has sensitive skin, you can also do that onto the shoulder, but today we won't do that. And you then place an anchor at the bottom part of the deltoid, so you run your hand down, and when it drops away, that'll be the top. And as you do this, you get the athlete to just tense their bicep so that the tape is not too tight as it goes around. So there's one anchor around the arm, and then do 2 anchors on the chest. Just making sure that there's some overlap. And as we do with all our taping, just rubbing down, making sure you activate the glue. Okay, so now that we've done our anchors, we're now going to do 3 stirrups, starting at the anchor around the arm and working up to the anchor up near the neck. The first one is straight up and covering the AC joint. And as you're pulling up, you're just pulling a bit of tension. Then your next 2 are going to be fanning across and crossing at a midpoint up here. Same thing again. Pulling up with some tension. Okay, and we'll just go side on and I'll show you what that looks like there. So you can see straight up, across and across. Okay, coming back. So after that step, we're going to lock it off. So one around the bicep and getting them to tense up again. And just one lock over the top. And the next step is we're going to use a 75mm rigid to lock this all off and actually help prevent this external rotation in the vulnerable position. After those 2 locks, we're going to do a lock at the front, and then the same, and we're just locking at the back too. Okay. The next step, we're using 75mm Eab Stretch. Now the reason why we're doing this is to help restrict this rotation position here, where the shoulder is vulnerable for dislocation of subluxation. So to do this, we're getting the athlete to hold their arm out to the side. You can also get them to rest their arm on something if you have that. Okay. First step is we're starting just at the top and we're coming down and underneath and around forward. So we go around completely, and then as we come up on the second time, we're working up, and then coming down and around. And it's good to go underneath breath and back around. And then repeating that again. So just to show you now, if we get the rotation, so you can test to see whether you're tight enough or whether you need to stiffen it up more. And then just with some of your rigid again, just finishing up that with a lock. If we go side on, you'll be able to just see the cross that we've got higher up, and then just giving that restriction for that end range there.